Welcome back. Last time, if you recall, we went to sunny Anglesey, where we had never been to before. We stopped at a caravan and motorhome club site, which will then form our base as we go out and about to see what's around us. And just for your info, this was the last school half term of the year, so no bikinis. Now, Anglesey itself is not actually that big, but a little bit of research pointed us in the direction of 4 places we want to have a look at. And yes, I know the one top right hand side, Colwyn Bay, is nothing to do with Anglesey. But anyway, first on the list is the South Stack Lighthouse, which is just outside of Holyhead. Oh yes, turn right out of the site. 5 minutes later you'll be in a town called Llangefni. It's quite big. It has an Asda in it with fuel station, and then a minute later you're on the dual carriageway which will take you all the way to Holyhead. Now I do apologise if you are from this neck of the woods, but the lighthouse is what we came to see, and this is mostly a port anyway for going to Ireland. Not that fantastic, has to be said.
It's going to be on this side now.
And oh look, it looks like the lighter sky is appearing. Is that blue sky in the distance I can see? About where the lighthouse is?
Right, it's saying go left here, South Stack.
There?
Yeah, that's saying.
And then literally another 10-15 minutes through a housing estate, out the other side, proper countryside, road closed, then up to the car park, and away we go. And oh yes, there is an overflow car park at the bottom of the hill, but we're early enough and should be able to get into the main one, with drying roads and a blue sky to meet us. Brucey! Wow, that's quite a view, isn't it? What do you think, Jess? What's this actually called?
South Stack RSPB Viewing Centre, Visitor Centre.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be somewhere near where the lighthouse is.
Which I think is that way.
What was it, a £5 to park the car?
It's actually, you have to pay cash.
Oh right.
No other way of paying,
app.
no app. And it's £2 for an hour or £5 all day. So everyone's going to pay £5. So useful little tip, bring cash.
It's not that big a car park either, is it?
No, already it's full. Oh, there's the top of the lighthouse still.
Oh right. Let me have a look now. There's people at the top as well. Well, if I was worried about my step count, I'd eaten and done.
Whoa.
Fiona, do you suspect we come down the wrong road then? And we should have come down up there, because that's the way it looks down. That's where you get to it.
You go up and down.
Across a little bridge down there, look.
Yeah.
And so we take the trip back up, past the RSPB shop and cafe, and I have to say toilets as well, and then on round to what is yet another car park. Oh, don't cycle down there. I'm guessing you go around to that car park.
I guess so, yeah.
Quite a view. Oh, look, some old ancient Roman pipework.
A no drone zone. Right, put a drone up here to window anyway.
Now, annoyingly, after you've walked all the way here, there's a sign, and it says buy ticket only, which means going back to the visitor centre to get your ticket. And the fact they want nigh on 20 quid for you to visit. Fabulous, don't think we'll be paying that. But yeah, no toilets, and then no dogs. I presume that means in it and not on the way to it. And by luck, there's a lady with a dog. Hello there. Are you alright to take dogs down but not in?
If you walk to the end, you'll see there's a man with a high vis.
Oh right, and just turn around there.
So I'm presuming that you have to pay from that.
That point.
Halfway will probably be enough.
See, look, there's great Roman pipework.
Nicely.
But we don't have to go up it. Oh wow.
Okay. Good girl.
Wow. Would you
Oh,
manage
gosh,
that?
this
Because
one
from
makes
here,
me
look,
quite giddy.
it's all bendy and it goes all the way down here, look. Over the edge.
Yeah, it's like a hairpin. I think that's enough. It's a nice view.
Quite still. But that's it. We wander back, avail ourselves of some water in the cafe, pay it forward with a car park ticket, and we're off. Yeah, on the wrong way, dude, and the other guy was there before you. Good parking that car park. A bloody long walk though. Rear.
Yeah.
But end of that trip, and it's not long before we find ourselves back in Holyhead. And guess what I spy? Remember this outfit? Now on our way back we decide to peel off and head towards the north coast.
Well, pretty roads, I'll give it that. Workforce inland.
Let's speed this bit up for you. Follow a convoy vehicle? Wow. No overtaking.
Okay.
Oh, that's why the re-tarmacking. That's quite a hole.
So your job is literally to
Drive
take
up
people
and down.
Yeah.
Well, that was different. We finished the day off on our coastal trip, and the guy there's selling us fish and chips, by the way, said you want to go to Beaumaris. See, if you recall, that was on one of the places to visit anyway.
Sure.
It's like a high street, an actual high street.
Oh. Celtic corner.
Look at that wall. Beaumaris, okay.
There's a castle. You can go around Beaumaris Castle. That's nice actually.
Big car and seafront. Guess we'll just stop here, shall we?
Yeah, I don't know.
Parking for cars and buses in there.
That's handy. That'll do for us.
Well, and so there we have it. Up and spin round, I think. And that in the distance is the mainland, and the estuary is in between that and us. And as the sun's coming out, the views are getting better and better. But anyway, we're here now. These spaces. So here we are at Beaumaris.
It says you can pay by card, but it doesn't work. So I've got to find £5.
Is it one of those can I pay by app? Actually, this looks quite stunning. It's right next to the castle. So that lady did pay it forward to us.
Yeah, after we paid.
Brilliant. So we're actually on the pier. Look at all them birds. Are they just doing what? Is that windsurfing?
They're just catching the breeze, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. So Beaumaris is quite a nice place to come to. Yep, that's windsurfing for you. And then nestled in amongst all that lot is a really old house. I mean, just look, built around 1400. Wow. Look at that, look. So welcome. Quite like that. Yeah, but I spied a pub. Fancy an ice cream. Not forgetting our little friend, of course. See, I reckon you could easily do 3 to 4 hours there if you added food on as well. And probably even longer if you had a tour onto that castle. Good place to come and visit. Well, this is not too shabby at all, is it?
Very nice.
And I do like these pay by phone apps for parking. So you don't have to remember cash, just download the app and away you go.
Yeah, but most of them here don't have those, Steve, that we've been to. It does here, but we've been to other places and you have to have the cash. There's no ability to pay by app.
No, I think we're 50-50 actually. And the car parks we've been to do have them.
Yeah, but
I did say I prefer them, I didn't say it's a must.
Well, what I'm saying is, don't rely on it. You need to make sure you've got some cash.
Yeah, that's true. Shall we take her on the beach?
Yeah, we can take her down here, look.
Okay. Yeah, look at this, it's got a pier. Wow. Well, certainly got an offshore wind power here, hang on. Look at that, yeah. It's like an eel pond though. Absolutely no wind today. And I think I'll be opening my jacket, so it's quite nice. Jess just spotted the sea down below. She is scared of the, she can see underneath.
Yeah, she's really scared, yeah.
Come on then, Jess.
It's all right, Jess. You aren't going to fall, promise. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. It's all right. Keep going.
Yeah, splayed out paws and everything.
Yeah. Oh, bless her.
So I think it's called Bayview Shopping Centre. But guess what?
What?
It's got coffee and all that lot in there, but you can't take dogs there.
No, and we tried that bistro over there, and you can have your dogs outside, but you can't take them in. So we won't be going there. So not very dog friendly, I'm afraid.
What do you think of Colwyn Bay then?
I think the beach is lovely, and there's a really beautiful promenade. Obviously, this time of year there are dogs on the beach. It's not very busy. Plenty of parking. I bet you it gets really, really busy high season.
I bet it does well, yeah.
Not a lot of dog poo bins, notice that.
It's not a very dog friendly place actually,
No, I mean,
is it?
if you look, there's loads of dogs on the beach today.
Yeah, there is.
But it's not particularly dog friendly.
But as a place to visit, can't get much better than
Oh,
this.
no, it's
like
lovely.
a mill pond's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, gorgeous. The actual town centre, bit run down.
Bit run down, but
It's okay.
it's got all the shops
Okay.
you normally have. And that
Yeah.
pub that we went to, what was it called?
It's
The
the
station
station.
or whatever, that was good. Dog friendly pub.
Yeah,
It was alright, good food.
yeah. So,
Right.
you know, good 2 or 3 hours off season, longer in season.
Cool. Good visit.
The next day, the day dawned all rainy and windy. So we went for a mooch and we saw loads of pumpkins in the fields. Clearly they love Halloween here. And then we found a little beach on the left and we pulled into the car park. It was a massive car park, by the way. And guess what? The first thing we saw was a couple with a lovely dog. And the dog was very familiar. No, it wasn't Jess, but really like Jess. Apart from one key difference, it actually did what it was told. And guess what? We very quickly discovered that this was a fantastically effective way of getting sand in your mouth and eyes.
Blowing the sand in your face. It's certainly a bit choppy out there. But we braved that wind and the sand in our faces and stuff, and just, it's actually quite a good laugh, I have to say. And those views and a beach more or less to yourself, brilliant. Even the birds are having fun. Chase me! I wonder which one's in charge. But it was our last day and we were trying to find somewhere to eat that would take dogs. And whilst I spin the car around, was it successful, Fiona?
Yes, they have an area where we can take dogs. So we're booked for 3 and a dog for 7 o'clock.
Cool.
He said they're not very busy, so it's fine. Only about 2 people in the whole pub anyway. Oh, that's good. The breeze hill in.
Yeah, that entrance is naff. And next time, continuing on the We Go Greener episodes, I finally get the solar panels on the roof, the batteries in the garage, and get to share some prelim numbers with you. But thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications so you know what's happening.